So the drill that will instantly make you a better driver of the golf ball, hitting these long, high, low spin bombs, is this impact bag. So this is a drill which is extremely beneficial for absolutely everyone to be able to hit these high launch spin drives. So impact bag, ultimately, yes, of course, what we're doing, we're making impact with the bag. So for you to have a good feeling impact with this bag, you have to present lower loft, which will generally mean having the hands maybe a tiny bit ahead or level with the driver. And you'll have to feel like you're really hitting a little bit on the up. So to be able to hit high, low spin drives, we need to have that nice upward angle of attack, and we need to present a little bit less loft. Now, this will be the way to be able to exaggerate it, to be able to get it into your golf swing. So when a lot of you start off hitting with this, you're going to notice how you have zero body movement and that club just fires into the golf ball like this, which is adding loft, of course. And if you're very armsy, no body movement, you're most likely going to be hitting a little bit on the down as well. So even though this isn't the most technical thing in the world, but it's teaching you technical things without even trying. And that, in my opinion, is a better drill to do. So with my very, very beaten up impact bag here, as you can see, it's torn to smithereens. I really want to make sure my body is really turning through the shot, getting my left leg extending nicely, which is going to get this body and the club moving how I want to into it, and really presenting and hitting that really flush as I can. Because if I can do that and really repeat it a lot, a really cool thing is going to happen. I'm going to start to self-organize a good movement going through the golf ball. So that just generally means if I can continue to isolate this portion of my golf swing and really hit through this bag, really flush on the up, nice square feeling on it, I am going to get that nice movement into my golf swing. My golf swing is going to mold itself to get that specific movement through impact in there. So here's a little routine I want you to do whilst you're hitting some balls. So this is something as well I've done tons with my own golf game. Whenever I'm slightly struggling with driver, I go to this. So I want you to have a couple swings here, let's say 3 swings, where you're just kind of almost like lightly tapping it just like that. Really almost over exaggerating that amount of lean. Because like we said with driver, we don't really want a tremendous amount of lean, but we want to exaggerate it just to get the feeling. So 2 to 3, really tap once, and then you'll do a couple much bigger ones where we're really having a good go at giving it a good hit. Obviously not so hard that you're going to break your driver, but we want to give it a good old hit to be able to get the body moving how we want to. So and get that nice feeling. If I can get one more in there. So they're not full out big hard swings, they're just, you know, probably around 60% and really not all that full either. Now I've just done those, I've got the fresh feeling into hitting the golf ball. Could do a few little rehearsals beforehand, but just feel like I'm still hitting that bag. Boom, feels powerful, feels very, very powerful. So guys, if you can follow that routine with the bag and the golf ball there, you will become a much better driver of the golf ball without really thinking overly technical. So if you've got a little kind of setup like I do here in the garden, you can go practice there, or you could bring, let's say, an impact bag to driving range. You might shock a lot of people with how loud it is. I've done that plenty of times. I've given some people, you know, a big old fright on the first few whacks of that. You feel a bit funny doing it at a driving range because you are probably bothering people. So I'd recommend doing it, you know, in a place where it's like your garden or in your house, for example. But you can do it anywhere, especially most driving ranges, the teaching bay, they will normally have an impact bag in there. You never know, you could kindly ask your local pro, maybe he might give you one for just a practice session and give it back to him at the end of it. Everyone has them, all pros have them. So if you enjoyed this video, click that like button if you want more golf instruction just like this. Hit a subscribe button, hit a bell button too to be notified every time I put out a video. So if you can do this, you will instantly become a better driver of the ball.